What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video, and today things are going to be a little different. I got a little bit more of an informative video. If you saw my last video, there's something that I carry in my bag that I want to elaborate on and why I carry it, and that item is the Theragun. This is something that I've loved carrying it with me now, specifically because I know how to use it. I recently had a certification by Theragun where they taught us how to use it and what to use it for and for how long to use it. So I wanted to convey that information for you guys in a much briefer video and something with simpler terms so that you guys can understand. I know I ramble a lot, but I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet so that you guys know how to specifically use Theraguns. This is something that I know a lot of gyms have added to their equipments. I've seen it in franchise gyms, I've seen it in local gyms. In my gym, they have it for everybody to use. So if you guys go to my gym, Gains Wealth and Fitness, I hope you guys use this video so that you can use them for what they're meant for. Yeah, so we're gonna start with what the Theragun is used for, and there's three things you can use the Theragun for. Number one, warm up. It's a warm up protocol, warming up your body, getting your body limber so that you can perform good in your workout. Number two, the active protocol, something that you use in between your sets or before starting your sets. And then the third one is the recovery, which is what everybody uses it for, but there is a specific timing to all of these steps and for all of these areas that you need to follow in order to get the best out of these massages. So we're going to start with the warm-up. Alright, so let's start with the warm-up. The warm-up phase is pretty simple and it's really easy to do. So I'm going to take my forearm as the example. I'm going to take my Theragun as well. So let's say I want to warm up my forearm. To start, it's only a 30-second massage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn again on my Theragun and I'm going to start on the furthest point away from the center of the body. So right now, that is the wrist. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go diagonally across and massage for 10 seconds. Once I'm done there, I'm going to go right below, not at the elbow joint, but slightly above. And you're going to go diagonally again for 10 seconds. That's 20 already. Now for the last 10, you want to go vertically across the whole muscle. And what that's going to do, it's going to warm up that muscle or that area in the body so that it's ready to perform. You don't want it to relax. All you want it to do is to warm up, to get it limber, to get blood flowing in there so that it's ready for you to use. And that's the warm-up protocol. You can do that in any part of the body. Just make sure that you always start from the furthest point away from the center of the body, and then go to the closest point from the center of the body, and then go over that muscle group. Use it. What I like to do is to use it for the muscles that I'm going to use during my workout. So for chest, shoulders, triceps. For back, my shoulders, my low back. But again, it's only 30 seconds. And for legs, calves, hamstrings, quads, hips, glutes. Just 30 seconds on each of those, and that's it. That's the warm-up protocol. And after that, what I'd recommend, go ahead and do some active stretching. That's going to benefit you a lot more, and it's going to get you really ready for you to perform your best and to just feel good when you're doing your exercises. So that's the warm-up protocol. Alright, y'all, moving on to the second thing you can use a Theragun for, and that is the activate protocol, which is my favorite stage. Why? Because it helps me crank out a couple more reps. So the way that you use the activate protocol, let's set a scenario. Let's say I'm about to bench. I perform my first set. I put down the weight. I have a 2-minute rest period. I rest for 2 minutes. Right when those 2 minutes are done, what I want to do is I want to grab my Theragun and I'm going to go through my chest as fast as possible and just gently, not really pressing too hard on it. And I'm going to go for 10 to 15 seconds on it. Boom, boom, boom. Go to the other side. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm going to go for that set. What that allows your body to do is to flush new oxygenated blood into that muscle group, which will help you perform better. It will help you crank out a couple more reps, and you will feel a lot better. Now, one thing that you want to do though with this specific stage, if you're a power lifter, I would recommend, and they recommend, that you use it on every set. Why? Because you're resting for long periods of time. You're resting for 5+ minutes, 3+ minutes. Now, if you're more into the hypertrophy phase, or you're not really resting much and you're trying to get your endurance up, then that I would recommend every other set or every 2 sets. Why? A lot of people find it very uncomfortable. So as you're going through and through, your muscle will start getting a beating and you'll start to feel itchy. So you don't want to really feel that way. You want to use it every other set or every 2 sets so that you keep bringing new oxygenated blood into that muscle group, and you don't want to feel uncomfortable. So that's why I recommend that. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the Activate protocol. Alright y'all, so the third and final way that you can use a Theragun is for recovery, and this is the way that a lot of people like to use it. They want to make their muscles feel better. Now, there's 2 things that you want to keep in mind when you go into the recovery phase, and that is, 1, you don't want to go past 2 minutes. You want to stick to 1 to 2 minutes per muscle. Now, the second thing is that you don't want to go either too hard or press too hard, or either too soft. You want to press hard enough where it feels a little bit uncomfortable, and you're really just massaging the muscle so that it can send the signals to your brain to relax. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, the other thing that you have to keep into consideration is, if you find an adhesion or a spot where it feels very tender, you want to hold it there for at least 30 seconds. Again, that's going to be part of those 2 minutes. You want to hold it there for 30 seconds. That just means that there is a muscle fiber that is on top of another one, and it's causing a lot of pain. You want to get those out of your body so that you can move properly. So just hold it there for 30 seconds and then keep moving on. Just go through the muscle. Again, a medium pressure where it feels a little bit uncomfortable but not too uncomfortable. And that's pretty much it. Now, the reason why I say, and they say, don't go past those 2 minutes, you don't want to be counterproductive. If you press too long, you're going to irritate your skin and you're going to irritate the muscle. And instead of helping it recover, you're just going to be hurting it. So that's why they recommend that 1 to 2 minute space where you're just on that muscle. And again, think about it like this. You don't go to the gym and see results the next day. You got to keep going and be consistent with it. So it's the same thing with this. The more you use this, the better you're going to feel, and the more your body's going to recover. So that's why you should use this every day if you have access to it. In my gym, everybody has access to it. If you have your personal one, use it every day. This used to collect dust at the side of my bed. I never used it. Now I carry it with me. It's expensive. This is the cheaper version of it. It's like $200 or $300. I don't know the price point. But yeah, like, it's expensive. But I promise you, if you have access at your gyms, use them. Use them between your sets. Use it to warm up. Use it to recover. It's literally non-time consuming. You can spend 2 minutes per muscle group after your workout so that you can recover properly, and so that you can feel better throughout your day, especially on leg day or any other day, especially the ones that hurt the most. You want to make sure that you get your recovery in. So that's pretty much it for the recovery protocol. Yeah, it's a little bit longer, but make sure that you get it in. Alright, and this is something extra. This is if you have a personal gun like I do, if you are a personal trainer and you have access to the different tips that the gun brings. This is a way that you can use them. I'm going to go through briefly what these tips can do and what you can use them for, and what do I use them for. But if you're in the general public and your gym has the tips for you to use, you can use this information as well. So I personally have 5 tips. Let me take them out right now. Cool. Alright. So I'm going to start with the standard ball. This is this one. This is a soft ball. It's not as hard as the other ones, but this is the one that I recommend everybody to start with. All the gyms should have this one on the gun because it's the one that will be less uncomfortable for everybody to use. And that's pretty much it. That's why what I use this for. I personally don't use this one anymore. I think I'm a little bit more advanced, so I use the hardball. This is a little smaller, a little harder, and this one hits a little bit better, reaches deeper into the fascia or the muscle or the skin. And this is the one that I use. I recommend this for people who are used to the gun, know how to use it, and know what to expect out of it, because it will hurt. This one's a little bit harder. Alright, next two, these are for precision places, or places where they're isolated and you know that there's an adhesion there, or you can use them for your feet and hands, and that is the bullet and the cone. The cone I would use for your feet, or for, again, spots in your body that you feel like you have adhesions on. But the feet specifically, this one will help you liberate or relax, especially since we're on our feet all the time. It'll help release your feet, the tension in there. So I definitely recommend it. It will feel a little bit weird, but you will feel better. The bullet, that one I recommend more for precision, for little spots on your body that you can use this for to relax it and help alleviate that pain or take away that adhesion. And then the last one that I have is the wedger. This is this. Now, what I use this for, I don't really remember too much on it. They spoke very little of it, but I use it specifically for my IT band area and that lateral quad area, just because I can wedge it through the side. If you touch your quad, you should feel like an edge on it. So what I like to do is I like to massage with this on the side and just go through that line, and it helps my knee pain. It helps alleviate or relax the IT band. And yeah, those are the tips. That's pretty much it, guys. This is the Theragun. I love this thing, and if you have access to it, please use it. Take advantage of it. It's expensive, and if your gym is offering it for you to use for free, go ahead and do it. Alright guys, and that's pretty much it for this video. Again, it's a little bit more informative. I'll have something better for you guys next time. I have a back day that I'm going to record on Monday. I haven't done one of those in a while, and there's a lot of people that have been asking for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, thank you so much for the love and support on Instagram, on TikTok, on here. Our views have been going up, which I am eternally grateful for. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for taking the time. Oh, if you're new or you're not new, thank you for taking the time to watch this video and join me here. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the like and turn on notifications, because I do drop one new video every week. So again guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm going to leave y'all like I always do. Dare to be different. Peace.